Get ready to dive back into the Upside Down because the wait for the new animated spin-off Stranger Things Tales from '85 is almost over. Fans are buzzing with questions about where exactly this lost season sits in the timeline, but we have the answers you need to get up to speed before the premiere. We are breaking down how this story fits between the live-action seasons so you can catch every detail of the mystery unfolding in Hawkins.
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLune 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
The excitement is reaching a boiling point as Netflix has just dropped the first 6 minutes of the animated series. You are going to see your favorite heroes including Eleven, Max, Mike, Lucas, Dustin, and Will returning to your screens with a fresh new look. Showrunner Eric Robles and co-creators Matt and Ross Duffer are promising a chilling winter adventure that features brand new monsters and a paranormal threat that you absolutely do not want to miss. We are also pulling back the curtain on the massive success of the original Stranger Things cast and taking a look at who truly profited the most from this global phenomenon. From Millie Bobby Brown and Winona Ryder to David Harbour and Finn Wolfhard, the financial impact of this hit series has been life-changing for everyone involved. We are ranking the top stars to see how their roles in Hawkins turned into major Hollywood empires and lasting career leverage. With 10 episodes dropping all at once on April 23, you have a massive marathon ahead of you to uncover the secrets hidden beneath the ice of Hawkins. With a brand new voice cast stepping into these iconic roles, this is the Stranger Things experience you have been waiting for. If you want to stay in the loop on all the latest entertainment news and deep dives, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell right now. Ever feel like the Stranger Things timeline is more twisted than the Upside Down itself? With the new animated spin-off, Tales from '85, just around the corner, everyone is asking, where exactly does this fit into the Hawkins lore? Well, grab your walkie-talkies, because it turns out this puzzle is way easier to solve than you think. First, let's clear the air. If you've seen the trailer, you know this isn't some post-apocalyptic sequel. Showrunner Eric Robles has dubbed this a lost season, and honestly, that's the perfect way to frame it. While the main series feels like a high-stakes race against extinction, Tales from '85 feels like a classic, nostalgic side quest. To understand the placement, we have to look at the math. The franchise loves its timestamps, and they tell a very clear story. If you're a completionist, the timeline actually kicks off in 1959 with the stage play, The First Shadow, diving into the origins of Henry Creel. Yes, baby Vecna, before moving into the 1979 flashback scene in Season 4. But for our purposes, we're zooming in on the '80s. Season 2 wrapped up with the iconic snowball in December 1984. Fast forward just 4 weeks, and that's where Tales from '85 lands on January 10th, 1985. It's effectively the buffer zone between the events of Season 2 and the mall-heavy madness of Season 3, which kicks off in June of that same year. It's a genius bridge, really, giving us a little more time with the kids before everything changes in the summer of '85. So mark your calendars for April 23rd, because that's when we finally get to see this missing piece of the puzzle. Are you excited to see a lost story from the Hawkins crew, or do you prefer the high-octane drama of the main seasons? Drop a comment below and let me know your theories. And hey, if you haven't already, smash that subscribe button to keep up with everything happening in the Stranger Things universe. After all, in Hawkins, you never know what's waiting just around the corner. What if you could jump back into the Upside Down, but this time with a fresh coat of retro animation? Hold on to your walkie-talkies because Netflix just dropped a massive bombshell for Stranger Things fans. We have just been gifted the first 6 minutes of Stranger Things, Tales from '85, and honestly, it hits that nostalgic sweet spot perfectly. Set in that weirdly quiet gap between seasons 2 and 3, this isn't just another spin-off, it's a time machine. We are dropped right into a freezing, blizzard-hit Hawkins, and the stakes feel just as high as ever. The animation captures that signature '80s aesthetic so well it feels like a lost episode of a Saturday morning cartoon that you were never supposed to see. Seeing the original crew back in their classic looks is a total trip, but it's the pacing that really sells it. It feels like a legitimate Stranger Things adventure, just through a different lens. With showrunner Eric Robles teaming up with the Duffer Brothers, you know the lore is in safe hands. Plus, the voice cast is stacked, bringing back our favorite kids and even some heavy hitters like Lou Diamond Phillips. It's set to hit your screens on April 23rd, so clear your schedule. Are you ready to see what kind of new nightmares are lurking in the snow? Let me know in the comments if you're hyped for this animated detour, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more updates on all things Hawkins. Sometimes, the scariest things are the ones we haven't seen yet. Ever wondered what it actually pays to be a global icon? We all know Stranger Things didn't just break the internet, it redefined television stardom. But while we've watched these actors grow up in Hawkins, a massive question remains. Who actually walked away with the biggest fortune? It isn't just about screen time, it's about the empires they built after the cameras stopped rolling. Let's break down the top earners, from the steady builders to the absolute moguls. Kicking things off at number 10, we have Charlie Heaton. Jonathan Byers might have been a cornerstone of the show, but Charlie has played his cards close to the chest, favoring indie cred over blockbuster hype. He's the perfect example of how a hit show builds long-term financial stability without needing the tabloid circus. Right alongside him is Natalia Dyer. As Nancy, she became the emotional backbone of the series. Her net worth isn't just a result of her salary. It's about how a cultural touchstone like this instantly raises your market rate for every project that follows. Then there, Caleb McLaughlin and Noah Schnapp, both sitting comfortably in the multi-millions. Caleb's value lies in that rare franchise equity. He grew up with the audience, building a legacy that sticks. Noah, meanwhile, turned Will Byers into an emotional anchor, proving that even when your character is on the sidelines, your personal brand can explode into business ventures that keep the money flowing. Now let's talk about Gaten Matarazzo and Joe Keery. These two prove that charisma is the ultimate force multiplier. Gaten didn't just play a character, he became a marketable personality, while Joe Keery's transformation from the stereotypical jock to the show's MVP is a masterclass in value upgrades. They aren't just actors anymore, they are cultural brands. As we hit the top tier, we find Finn Wolfhard, who turned Hawkins' fame into a full-blown Hollywood career with multiple franchises, and David Harbour, whose portrayal of Hopper was the ultimate career reset. Harbour didn't just get a paycheck. He got a professional reinvention that pushed him into the big leagues of film stardom. Coming in at number 2 is the legendary Winona Ryder. Let's be clear, Winona was a superstar long before the Upside Down. Stranger Things didn't create her wealth, it just reminded the world why she's royalty, securing her spot near the top. And at number 1, it's no surprise, Millie Bobby Brown. She didn't just play the lead, she turned 11 into an entire ecosystem. From producer credits to global beauty brands and massive film leads, she is the ultimate example of a show-to-empire conversion. She didn't just profit from the show, she outgrew it. Which of these stars do you think has the brightest future beyond Hawkins? Drop a comment below, hit that subscribe button, and remember, in Hollywood, the biggest paycheck isn't the one you get for the work you're doing. It's the one you unlock for the work you'll do next. Ever feel like the Upside Down just isn't quite finished with you yet? Well, get ready, because the wait is finally over. This week, we are heading back to Hawkins for a brand new adventure with the release of the limited series, Stranger Things, Tales from '85. Now, before you start expecting a direct sequel to the main show's finale, pump the brakes. This isn't picking up where we left off. Instead, we are diving into an animated expansion that takes us right back to the heart of the 1985 winter. Think snowball fights, Dungeons and Dragons, and a terrifying new mystery lurking beneath the ice. It is a bold move for the franchise, especially since it features a completely new voice cast taking on our favorite icons, including Eleven, Mike, and the rest of the gang. Why the switch? Well, it keeps things fresh, though it is definitely going to be strange hearing new voices behind those familiar faces. Just remember, this isn't here to solve those lingering cliffhangers from the main timeline. It is a side story designed to flesh out the lore during the gap between seasons 2 and 3. So, mark your calendars for April 23rd, because Netflix is dropping all 10 episodes at once. It is the perfect binge watch for anyone craving that nostalgic 80s supernatural fix. Are you ready to see how this new cast stacks up? Or is it impossible to imagine anyone else as Hopper? Drop a comment below and let me know your take. If you loved this update, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into your favorite shows. Because in Hawkins, the mystery never really stays buried for long.